Hello, welcome to 3-9. Today we're going to be talking about how do we know where to place the first digit? Because it does make sense. We don't just kind of put our numbers on top of our quotient house wherever we want to. They do need to be lined up in a certain order. So we're going to talk about that today. Let's take a quick read here. It says a 3-digit dividend may not have enough hundreds to divide. If so, the quotient, that's the answer to a division problem, should start at the next place value position. So let's take a deeper look into that. Here we go. Example 1 says Raven received 135 emails over 3 weeks. There's my important information there. If she received the same number of emails each week, how many emails did she receive in the first week? Okay. So my first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to estimate. I'm going to use compatible numbers, numbers that are easy to work with, like 150 and 3. Okay, notice how I kept the 3 the same and I looked, okay, what do I know that's close to 135 that I can divide quickly? Well, 15 divided by 3 is 5, and then we have our 0. So our answer should be somewhere around 50. Okay, so our first step says divide the hundreds. There are not enough hundreds to divide into 3 groups, so we're going to regroup 100 and 3 tens as 13 tens. So here I'm doing 13 divided by 3. Okay, so that's going to be 4. 3 times 4 is 12. And then I'm going to subtract. Notice how I put my answer right above the tens place. I did not put it right above the hundreds because that would say 3 hundreds. I would be saying that 100 divided by 3, I can put it in there however many times, and that's not true. Okay, so we have to make sure we're putting it right above the tens place. So when I subtract, I get 1. Bring it on down. Divide. 15 divided by 3. Hey, we know that's 5. Multiply. 3 times 5 is 15. And subtract. 0, we have nothing else to bring down, so we're done. My quotient is 45. So Raven received 45 emails in the first week. Is 50 close to 45? Yeah, it is a reasonable answer. Okay, and then we remember that this wavy equal sign, the wavy equal sign means about. That's why when we checked for reasonableness, we said 45 is about 50. All right, let's try another one. Example 2. Find 6,784 divided by 7. So we're going to estimate here. We're going to do 7,000 divided by 7, and we know that's 1,000. Right? Because 7 divided by 7 is 1, and then I have my 3 zeros. Okay, so our first step is we're going to divide the hundreds. Okay, there are not enough thousands to divide into 7 groups, so we're going to regroup and do 67 hundreds. So 67 divided by 7 is 9. Okay, 7 times 9 is 63. When I subtract that, I get 4 left over. Okay, 48 divided by 7 is 6. 7 times 6 is 42. When I subtract that, I get 6. Okay, so 64 divided by 7 is, again, 9. 9 times 7 is 63. Subtract, I have 1 left over. So 6,784 divided by 7 is 969, remainder 1. So is 969, remainder 1, about 1,000? Yes, it is. All right, so here our directions tell us we need to divide and then check your answer using multiplication. So let's do our first step of dividing. 4 divided by 5, I can't do that, so I'm going to do 43 tens then, divided by 5. Now I know that's going to be 8. 5 times 8 is 40. If I subtract, I get 35. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Now I need to multiply. 5 times 7 is 35. And when I subtract that out, I get 0 are left over. So my final answer is going to be, my quotient is going to be 87. Now, it says we need to check our answer using multiplication. So let's do that. We're going to use our quotient, 87, and I'm going to multiply it by 5. And when I multiply that out, I should get 435. Let's see if I do. 7 times 5 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 3 more is 43. 435. Checks out. Now, like I said before, when you check your answer, you don't have to wonder or hope that you got it right. You can just know you got it right because, well, I did both. I did the division problem and then I checked it with multiplication. I know that I did it right. So it's a great way to make sure that you know you did it right. Let's try another one. Same directions, divide, check your answer using multiplication. So here we go. Okay, 6 divided by 8 can't do, so let's do 62 tens divided by 8, and that is going to be 7, and 8 times 7 is 56. And I subtract here, I get 6, bring it on down, my 9. 69 divided by 8 is going to be 8. I'm going to multiply 8 times 8 to get 64. I subtract, I have 5 left over. So my remainder is 5. Now, this is a little different, okay? So how do we check using multiplication when there's remainder? So let's do that. We're still going to take our quotient of 78, multiply it by 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 7 is 56, and if we add 6 onto that, we're going to get 62. And then after we're done multiplying, we add in our remainder of 5. And so I would get 629, which is what we started with. So that checks out. All right, that is all that I have for you today. Thanks for watching.